be talking about Ramadan. What is Ramadan? Although most people think Ramadan is just fasting, there is more to Ramadan than just not eating or drinking. What does Ramadan consist of? Ramadan is the Arabic term for scorching. It is marked on the Islamic calendar on the 9th month, and Ramadan is actually taking place right now in the month of July. After the Quran, which is the Holy Bible, was revealed to Prophet Muhammad, Ramadan was established as a holy month for Muslims. This is a special occasion and is also known as the Night of Power. This is actually a Quran right here, and this is where they got the Ramadan from. There is actually a lot of special occasions that go on during Ramadan and activities that take place. One of them is fasting. Fasting is more than just not eating or drinking. Fasting is a time to be pure and holy as well. It is a time to sustain from any evil, keeping your tongue clean and praying for all good things. Who is supposed to fast? It is recommended that any pubescent Muslim, boy or girl, over the age of 7 lunar years, in a sound mind and who are medically able to, are required to fast. There are exceptions to fasting. Fasting is not required in people who are medically ill, who if fasting it would make it worse for them, people who is also traveling, females who are pregnant or menstruating are exempted from fasting. You must have intention the night before to fast the next day. It must be in one's heart and in good intention to abstain from any evil, food, or water during fasting. There are also several prayers that are performed. Prayer is more than being silent and sit still to yourself for a few minutes. There are actually several steps you must take to get ready to pray. It is very important that the area around you is clean and that you are clean. Most people use a prayer rug like this, and this is what you would kneel on to pray. You would get ready to pray by being clean. You would go to the bathroom or to a sink and you would wash. You would wash your hands first, starting with your right to your left. You would wash above your wrist, also in between your fingers. Then you would go to the face, starting from the right to the left, washing from ear to ear, and then forehead to back. After that, you would then take your index finger and clean behind the ears, and then also washing to your feet, above your ankles from right to left, getting in between your toes to make for sure your whole entire body is clean and holy and pure. Females who would have fingernail polish on would take those off, and you do not want anything on the skin that could keep you from being pure and holy. Then once you finish that and your clothes are clean, your body is clean, and everything on you is clean, the area around you, you would place your rug and kneel to pray. Once you are done praying, that is whenever you would be finished with the prayer, and then in the morning time, you would say your morning prayers, and after that, then before sunset, then you're able to go eat during fasting. After you're cleansed and your clothes are clean as well, and you have finished praying using your prayer rug, everything in Ramadan and with the Muslims are symbolic and has a special meaning to a certain way to do things. Even ending Ramadan has a special meaning. Ending Ramadan is called Eid al-Fitr. Eid al-Fitr is a special celebration that Muslims take place in that they do at the very end of Ramadan. 3 days prior to this, you would get ready for Eid al-Fitr by donating to a charity. And donating to a charity is different than donating to a charity that we would think of. Like, for example, on the market, if the value of wheat is $2 and you have a family of 4, you would donate $8 offers to that family, and that would go to a deservable family that could not normally afford food. So that way, after the celebration on Eid al-Fitr, they would have food to partake in as well. So once they would donate to the charities and everything, then whenever Eid al-Fitr comes, the morning they would say a special prayer before to, is a special prayer that they would say before to end the Ramadan. Then they would go to the mosque and they would have prayer there. They would have morning prayer and pray all day. Then they would have a special celebration, and all the families would gather together and eat, and they would celebrate. Also, the elders would give gifts to children, like money. This has been a long tradition for centuries now. Ramadan is just more than fasting. It is a very spiritual time. Fasting is good for health. This has been done for centuries now. This creates ability in the person of suffering to make you a better person, giving you patience on your decisions, and also subsides you on bad thoughts, and reminds you of the poor who do not get to eat, and strengthen the unity of the Muslims.